Hi. Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. This is Maggie and Kira, and we're happy to bring you this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. And welcome to Your Essential Practice. And we would like to invite you to subscribe, like, comment, and contact me if you want any of your own rune readings done. Links are down in the description. Also, lots of zodiac and astrological information down in the description box below. So if you want a lot of the astrological information, like what's happening, like moon transits, things like that, that's down in the description box. Okay, let's get into your rune reading for the 11th through the 17th.
Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get your energetic rune for the past. So for the past, we have Othala. This is about uncovering mysteries, throwing yourself into initiation, like Divine is saying here. Sorry about that. If you just throw yourself into this, Divine says, I got you. Take that energetic leap. And this is also like going through changes, knowing how something begins and taking all the twists and turns right along with it and guiding it along to its best possible outcome, knowing how you started off and coming up with a shifted perspective, a changed direction, still kind of in the same-ish direction, but just your head is like tilted a little bit different direction. So an initiation process. Uncovering of mysteries. This is the gamble that you've taken. This could be indicative of a friendly competition, of a pregnancy, of a birth, something like that. Something that you are just investing yourself into, and you don't know exactly what the outcome is. You have a good idea of what it is, but you're not quite sure yet. In your energetic now, we have Sowilo. Take what resonates, please, and leave what doesn't. Sowilo here is the sun rune. Sun's rune is the sun's light shining on everything and anything. No reservations, no judgment, just being its beautiful self, authentic, right? Also being in the now, shining. This is the illumination and the success after trial. This is coming out of that initiation feeling lucky, feeling like, ooh, I maybe dodged a bullet there, or just feeling very fortunate and blessed to have gone through that experience or to be here where you are now, regardless. All right, so beautiful energy to be a part of right now. Let's see what your energetic near future is. A lot of lessons learned. Okay. So was this maybe a silly mistake or a silly kind of investment or gamble? Regardless of what you do, if it's divinely guided, it's not really silly at all. And through that, through the sun, the season of the sun, the good luck, the blessings, right? The harvest, the seeds that you have planted, the mysterious growth of the now or of the past becomes nurtured by the sun's light, and hopefully it can lead to a good energetic harvest here in your near future. Yera is the rune of harvest. It's also called year. Yera means year. So this is endings making beginnings, beginnings making endings simultaneously. Like at the end of a harvest period comes the winter period. Like end of a season is the beginning of a new one. Beginning of a new one is the end of an old one. Yeah. So you recognize that this is now over, and you've learned a lot of lessons. You are learning a lot of lessons here moving forward. Let's get some more clarification here, because your influence of the energetic now is in Ingwaz, the god Ing's rune. This is like successfully that seed that's been planted in the fertile soil. Like coming from that place of knowing that gamble that you took, planting the seed in the fertile soil, will be nurtured by the sun's light instead of guessing. That's the healed aspect of ego. Therefore, divine masculine's rune and the healed aspects of divine ego, and responding rather than reacting, knowing rather than guessing, pretty stoic kind of energies here. Now, this is just beautiful, influential energies to be in. Just knowing you're on fertile soil and you have this planted seed, and you got the sun's light and your success, and you're nurturing it with this natural vitality here. Let's see what your advice for right now is. Yeah, this is like a pilgrimage energy. This is the rune of the horse. This is Ewaz. So Ewaz here says that this is an energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life, like the horse, like man's best friend. This is somebody who mirrors your intuition, your emotional aspects of self. This is a good time to point out that the divine feminine and divine masculine balance is in all of us, not just divine masculine, but this is like inviting that emotional healing of the divine feminine, Lagos. Somebody mirrors your intuition and emotional healing work, right? And through healing your divine feminine, or excuse me, your divine masculine, you're holding space for that reciprocity and inviting that energy. So this could be like an invitation to go on a pilgrimage, like a spiritually recharging place. This could be just having fun at an apple orchard because it's about that time of year, right? With a significant other and energetic source. Or this could be your relationship with divine. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This could be a relationship with yourself as well. Just that reaffirmation of that energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again, that's shown up. Right? So this is great. I think this is really just a rune of travel right now. Your best advice right now is to kind of go to wherever makes you feel spiritually recharged. I think this is great advice for anybody. This could be sitting at the bottom of a tree and meditating. This could be an ice cream shop. Really, take what resonates. For me, I would probably want to go to like Angkor Wat or Machu Picchu, personally. Your energetic outcome in this reading here, Sagittarius, is Dagas. Dagas is the sun's rune. It's that night turning into day. This is like the daytime that the sun brings, that clarity of everything. So you're kind of feeling like that good fortune and looking for some of that clarity. This is a transmutation type of energy, knowing that your life is never going to be the same. This is that little true alchemy from night until day, like transmuting yourself. Healing those divine masculine aspects of self is going to add a lot of clarity. This spiritual pilgrimage with this trusted energetic source. Now, that could be you, it could be divine source, it could be a family member, it could be a significant other, take what resonates. That's going to lead you to a very transformative experience, and you're going to be learning so much more as you apply that in the future. Dagas kind of looks like that hourglass tipped on its side as well, and you have that infinite clarity kind of simple thing going on. This is beautiful stuff. This is knowing that your life will never be the same again. You've thrown yourself into the mystery, all right? And coming up with the clarity and the lessons learned. And this is so beautiful. Let's get some runes of clarity from the Lapis Lazuli set here this week. In your energetic past, you've wanted this. So you threw yourself into it. Dagas again. Beautiful. You wanted this transformative experience, Sagittarius. Deep down, a part of you has been wanting to change, to go through and be initiated, to never be stagnant or quote unquote the same as you've always been, right? And what more beautiful way than to be durable, in your durability and your stability, in your flexibility. Here we have Iwaz. Iwaz here is the world axis tree, or a rune of the tree of life, of Yggdrasil. This is like the squirrel balancing the energy between the condor and the great serpent at the top and bottom of the tree of life. Now, this with the sun, now this is showing me that you're with the U branch that this embodies, it is calling you to embody, to flex, to be durable, to sway with these energies. When we're flexible too much, when we're not, or not enough, we can snap our branches and become frozen like Esau, just pause, and it'll just take us longer to work through it. But here I see us flexing and almost embodying this Rune Solito here, where this is beautiful. Like, this is you flexing and letting you know that this natural vitality you get to move right along with into it. This is feeling like a very lucky period here for you. I love this. In this energetic future, it's clarified with Urus, very much a momentum driven energy, grounded still. Remember when we have the runes with the straight lines going down like that? That's very grounded energy, grounding energy, very secure. So Urus is that nice natural vitality aspect as well. But just taking all of this and this clarity and this transmutation and just like downward hill momentum, like a large beast, like the ox, as it works and runs down a hill, that momentum into your evaluation period, into your time of like karmic rewards, like earning your good karma back, or seeing that you're in your good karma reward season, your harvest, right? In your energetic influence of the now, theoresis, thorough action, thoroughly addressing your divine masculine aspects, thoroughly committing to this work. This is a big influence here for you. You want to do this, and you want to do this thoroughly. Now, don't do this so much, though, where you have like almost that opposite perception where somebody sees you as being stubborn or full of ego rather than when you're actually not. Okay? Don't make yourself almost be like Tiwas or martyr energy here. So be thorough with this, but be stable, be grounded, and divinely connected at the same time. But this is like feeling like it needs to be swift and guided action now. But let's see what your actual advice is clarified by. Yeah, okay. You got Inglas again. It's clear. I can't make this stuff up here for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, okay, do the thing. Do your divine masculine healing. Yeah, it is thorough. It is now. You feel very lucky. This is like striking when the iron is hot. Totally. I mean, you just gotta throw yourself into this, man. Or lady, or however you want to self-identify. Sorry, I threw that in there. But this is beautiful. You just got to really throw yourself into that divine. I really even look up aspects of Stoicism, what divine masculine and divine feminine balance means to you in your life, Sagittarius, to really embody this and to hold that reciprocative and pilgrimage type energy, that blessed best friend here for you. Your Dagas is clarified by Isa. Interesting. Now, remember when I said this could snap our branches and be kind of frozen, stuck, kind of pause, needing to take longer? Here we actually are influenced by this, like this Dagas. We want to actually prolong this like clarity aha moment and pause with this. Really appreciate this when it comes in. Let it sink in. I know the momentum is wanting to get to you right away, but really you need to like let this information, let this clarity, this transmutation sink in. I think if you're going to a spiritually recharging place, you need to fully honor it and don't be like, well, it's almost time for me to catch my flight. I gotta leave. No. Divine calls you to stay another few hours or a few days or to leave sooner. Take that opportunity to rest, pause, let the ice form over the water for that deeper clarity, right? Let the sun's light shine deep into the water for clarity. Now, how can you do that with water? You can do that when the water is frozen. Yeah. This isn't telling you to be stagnant or be firm or to be too flexible or not flexible enough. This is the downside of Isa in this position. Okay. This is still very much calling you to embody your durability, your toughness, your flexibility. Okay. Until you get to this clarity. When you get to this clarity, when you're on this mission, really to heal and balance your thorough dedication to this. This is like a self-pilgrimage for you to heal your divine masculine. Pause when you get to this point, because the momentum will come swiftly. And these lessons will be bing, bang, boom, one after another. Okay, so sit with at least this initiative part. Okay. All right, let's get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Divine, straight from Source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius here for this week's divinely guided room reading. Mouth words work. This is why I'm not an auctioneer. Woohoo! All right, Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for us today. Show us clearly, please. One card, please. Divine's being cheeky, Sagittarius. This has been happening for all of the readings. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius, divinely guided rune reading here. What message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius? Divine, please show us clearly. Okay, let's do that card. Thank you, Divine. Okay, fear, and something that popped into my mind, a very famous quote, the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. So anyway, fear says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, you kind of signed up for this, Sagittarius, and you're kind of putting yourself through that initiation process, but you're kind of realizing like you're facing your fears. And I think that's a very beautiful, very strong thing to do. Don't let it be a foolish thing to do, okay? Again, this card says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live with the energy of love. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, Sagittarius, and that is fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle your soul uses to test in its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. Sagittarius, when fear rears its ugly head, it's really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. And I think you're doing that right here. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? What lesson are you learning? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. Yeah, the more momentum you'll have, the less often they'll present themselves, the better of an energetic harvest you can have in the future. Beautiful stuff, Sagittarius. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.